very soon on this show, we are going to play Stubborn Mule for the very first time. So I was wondering if you could tell us a little bit about how this new music project of yours has come about, and also how this track has come about.
Yeah, sure. Okay. Well, I've kind of always had a love for psychedelic and country, old school country music, like from the 70s and the 60s, and like that whole genre. And it's kind of something I've always wanted to do. And with Swimsuit Issue, I kind of went down that path with a couple of tracks, and I wish I could have, done everything like that. So, but yeah, it was a natural progression into this new genre for me, and really excited to be doing it. And the song itself, I co-wrote that with a buddy of mine who's based over in Kentucky, and we co-wrote it together over the internet, over Zoom, and that was the first one that I recorded for the new label, Hartsville Records, and I'm excited for everyone to hear it.
I'll ask a little bit about the record label in a moment, but where did your love for country music come from? I know for me, even though I'm a huge rock fan, I still have that love for country because I used to drive around with my dad listening to old country and western soundtracks, things like the Man Who Shot Liberty Valance. Where did that love for country come from for you?
I think it's pretty similar, actually. It's watching old westerns and old sort of Americana movies with my dad when I was younger, and then just kind of it's ingrained in me, I guess, that style of music, and the pedal steel guitar as well. I've got a real love for that instrument. So and Willie Nelson and Hank Williams and people like that I really look up to as well. That's kind of where it comes from, I think. And then just going through my dad's record collection as well. I remember doing that from like the age of 5, going through his vinyls and putting them on and just getting into music. I guess that's where it comes from.
For the younger people listening to the show that really want to try and get into this music that we're talking about, are there certain artists or certain tracks you think they should look for to take a listen to that'll help them develop a love for country music?
Yeah, definitely. There's bands like New Riders of the Purple Sage, also Crosby, Stills, Nash and Young, or Crosby, Stills and Nash, David Crosby, Little Feat. They're kind of like more of a, I guess, rock band, but they delve into country as well. And then modern psychedelic bands like Kurungbin, Kikagaku Moyo, some artists like that. I guess I'm trying to blend their sounds with country to create something totally new. And I hope that's kind of what everyone gets from it.
Yeah, definitely. And with this new project that you've developed, what's the hope? Are you hoping to be able to play at festivals like Tamworth, or are you hoping to actually get over to the States?
I'd definitely love to play festivals like Tamworth in Australia, and also be able to cross over and play indie festivals as well. Things like, Splendid's obviously a big reach, but there's loads of smaller festivals up and down the east coast of Australia that I think I'd cross over to quite well. And the ultimate goal would definitely be to get over to the States and tour with some of my favourite bands, bands like Rose City Band, Wooden Chips, bands like that. I'd love to get over there and play some shows with, maybe play some festivals.
Because your co-writer for this track is based in Kentucky, is that American dream a little bit closer as well, because you've got that connection over there?
Definitely. He said he'd love to have me over there and play some shows with him, and he'd hook it up whenever I'm ready. And the label as well has contacts on the ground in Nashville, so I've definitely got a lot of opportunities that I can sort of take hold of once everything kind of returns back to normal with travel. I'd love to get over there.
Definitely. So tell us a little bit about Hartsville Records. Of course, this is coming out through Hartsville, so tell us a little bit about the label and how you became involved with it.
Well, the label's a brand new label. It's run by a guy called Jai Perry, who plays pedal steel guitar on all of my tracks. He set it up with a couple of other people, and they've got offices in Nashville, London, and WA, Sydney, and Melbourne. So they're reaching out quite far, and they're growing quite fast. They came about with them. Jai played steel on a few of the Swimsuit Issue tracks, and I just kept sending him new music all the time, and he was really digging the songwriting. And I was writing a couple of songs for Swimsuit Issue, which I haven't released yet. But when I sent them to him, he kind of thought these songs are killer, and why don't you think about doing a country project and release it on my new label? And I jumped at that chance because that's like a dream of mine, like to pursue country music. But I just never had the confidence to do so because I didn't see myself as a cowboy wearing a hat, or I couldn't see myself singing with a fake American accent. So I never really felt comfortable doing that. But yeah, he's kind of given me the confidence. So just be yourself, sing how you sing, and
how do you break out of that stereotype? Like you just said, there's such a stereotype around country music of bad shirts, cowboy hats, and singing about broken down cars and dogs. How do you break that stereotype? Because it's so not true once you're inside the actual genre and in that scene.
Yeah, I guess it's just be myself. I'm not trying to dress like your typical or stereotypical country artist. I'm just being myself, and I'm trying to bring elements of just my other loves of music and life into this new project, like surfing and just being me, really, just being true to myself, and just trying to be unique and original because no one else can be me. So
yeah,
I guess that's the way to break the stereotypes.
Yeah, definitely. And Stubborn Mule, of course, is part of an EP that's coming out. Tell us a little bit about when we can expect to see the EP release, but also what are the other tracks like on the EP as well?
I think we're looking at around March to release the EP. The way it's coming, it could be an album though, because we've got 7 songs. But the next single is going to be one called Restless, which will be out late January, and that one is definitely more along the psychedelic lines, I guess. It's a bit more modern sounding, a lot of like keys and synths in it, and a lot of weird trippy sort of sonic sounds. It's just, I don't know, it's something completely unique, I think. It's a fresh sound that I'm creating. So I really can't wait to get that out there.
And what kind of things were inspiring you lyrically when you were working on this album/EP as well?
Just being, like, writing the most honest lyrics that I've probably ever written. Like, Stubborn Mule is one that's totally honest. It's just basically me and my writing partner. He was feeling exactly the same. But basically, like I say, I was telling our partners so we understand how stubborn we can be, and some of the fights that you have. Usually, there's a simple solution or a simple fix there if you can just let go of your stubborn ego. And yeah, it's just me being brutally honest and admitting that I realise I'm a stubborn asshole. And the other songs, I guess they're honest as well, like feeling like you're caged and restless, especially with the way things are at the moment. Like, just feel trapped, and I'd love to be out there travelling and doing the things I love to do, but just feeling caged. So the lyrics, I guess I'm just writing about my emotions and my feelings.
Definitely. Now, it sounds like you're going to have a huge 2022. Tell us a little bit about what your plans are for next year.
Definitely recording, writing as much as possible, and releasing as much music as possible. And then also the label wants to get me down to Sydney to play some shows and a couple of festivals, same with Victoria. And then, I'd also love to get up the East Coast to Queensland as well, and just tour as much as I can, as much as time permits, I guess.
Awesome. Well, we cannot wait. We definitely cannot wait to see those shows, and we're going to play Stubborn Mule on the show for the first time in just a moment. So what would you like to say to everybody out there before they take a listen to this amazing track the first time?
Just have a good listen to it, and if you really enjoy it or you're interested in hearing more, please look me up on socials and on Spotify, and do all those usual things. Reach out to me if you like. I'm always up for a chat with anybody, so feel free to touch base if you like. I hope you enjoy it.